Hey, this is Matt Reisinger at the Reisinger Homes. Welcome to my video blog on green building and building science. I'm here at a new construction, a remodel job site. The back half of this is all new construction. This is a 1940s house that Hugh Jefferson Randolph, the architect, designed. And we're on the back half of the house. This is a real modern addition on a 1940s house. And we're using a pretty nice palette of materials on this house. As you can see, we've got some really pretty Ipe siding on the back half of the house. And then we also turned that siding up and used it on the soffit. And then we've got a killer box gutter up here that's made out of paint grip. And our master carpenter Don up there is working on a Ipe screen. I want to show you a couple details on how we work with Ipe. As you know, Ipe has the reputation of being ironwood. It's an incredible product. It lasts basically forever. I've heard you could put it outside and just sit in the dirt for 75 years and there'd be no decay on this product. However, it is a valuable resource. You know, it comes out of South America typically. It takes a long time for those trees to grow, and when we use it, we want to use it in a responsible manner. I really believe that the way we've installed it on this house is going to be able to make it recyclable in the future and be used potentially for another 100 years on another house somewhere. So let's go up and talk to Don as he's building our screen wall slash guardrail up in the master deck, and we'll show you a few of those details on how to work with Ipe. Okay, we're up top again, and I'm here with Don, one of my master finish carpenters. We're doing a screen wall that's also acting as a guardrail on this deck off the master bedroom on this client's house. I mentioned earlier this is a remodel, 1940s house, and on this back portion we're doing a real modern kind of design. The architect Hugh Randolph did a great job on designing this. And on this screen wall we're using Ipe. I think we talked about this before. This is actually a 5/4 Ipe, and we had it custom milled to this profile that's called shiplap. And Don, can you tell us a couple of the install details that you used on this that you really think are kind of the best practice methods for working with Ipe?
Well, for once, I pre-drilled all of the screw holes.
Make sure you talk loud, by the way, Don.
To make sure that the actual stainless steel screws would actually penetrate in a hole and not snap off. Because the Ipe being as hard and dense as it is, it makes it very hard for it to screw in unless you pre-drill every hole.
Yeah. So Don's got the appropriate drill bit to pre-drill all these.
Right.
And then this is a stainless steel screw we're using on this Ipe, so
Exactly.
it should last a real long time.
Yes, I think the fastener will actually last as long as the material.
Yeah, it
being
should.
stainless steel.
That's right.
So, and again, I've sealed the ends of the Ipe real well with a sealer to where we won't have any checking from the lumber, and spaced all of my joints real well. I've got a nice airflow going underneath the Ipe and also through the
Let me stop you for 1 second, there, Don. One thing that Don did that I think is really a best practice when you're installing this in an area that's going to get wet like this a lot. We're totally uncovered out here in this porch. Is we spaced it a 1/2 inch off the Ipe deck on this side, and then on the other side where we're on this this little parapet wall here, we're also a 1/2 inch up here. So we're going to get airflow through this Ipe screen wall, and that's really a critical detail because when this Ipe gets wet, now we're going to get some airflow through there and really dry it out, and it'll give it maximum longevity. And really any wood you're working with in this type of application, you would need to do that, whether it's cedar or redwood or any other exterior wood. And then Don, let's talk about kind of the construction behind this Ipe screen. What did you use for these posts here?
Those are the same material, Ipe, in case any moisture gets in behind there. I mean, the Ipe is known for just lasting for 70 years, so everything in here is Ipe.
And what kind of fasteners did we use to fasten those posts?
Again, we use stainless steel fasteners with the washer.
That's great.
And that went into the framing members and connected it real well to the wall.
That's really going to make a longevity difference on this.
And again, we're going to cap it off with an 8/4 piece of really massive Ipe, which is going to kind of tie it all together.
That's going to be gorgeous.
Yeah.
And someday, let's say in 50 years, Don, when these homeowners decide to, or maybe they've sold it by that point and their grandchildren own the house, if they decide to pull this deck apart, do you think they'll be able to take this Ipe back off again?
From what I've been told is you could take a piece of Ipe and throw it out in your yard and it'll be there 75 years from now.
That's
in
great.
The same state.
That's great.
So that's how dense it is.
That's amazing.
And I know you know a lot about it too, but I don't even think it burns very well.
I don't think it does. Yeah, that's right.
It's so dense that the guys that I talked to said that they put it in a pile and it wouldn't even burn. So,
that's amazing.
I don't know if that's totally true, but.
Well, the other thing I wanted to mention though is, it is a finite resource. It takes a long time for these trees to grow that dense, and so when we use it, we want to use it as responsibly as we can. And by Don's good practices here, by using all stainless fasteners, not using glue when attaching the Ipe, I really think that in 50 years when somebody remodels this house, they'll be able to pull this Ipe off, reuse it for another project. This will make some killer deck furniture someday, or maybe some siding somewhere else. And really this product could have a much longer lifespan even than just this application right here. Yes. So Don, thank you so much for your great finish carpentry and your dedication to really doing it the right way. I think what you've seen here is the best practice way to work with Ipe. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.